Hi, it's Mr. Reisky and welcome back to our Lesson 1 videos. This will be our second video on Lesson 1. Alright, let's move on a little bit and let's have our programs actually do something. I'll make a new class and I'll call this one Output 1. Output 1. So a file that will introduce us to output. Double click the file, hit Control A and delete all that code. Now I call this file Output 1. So I've got to call the class Output 1. Public class Output 1. If I don't call it Output 1, bad things will happen. We'll take a look at that in a second. And it's the same old public static void main string args. So got my skeleton almost done. One more brace. Okay, that's our program skeleton. Again, if you called it output 1 here with a capital O, then if you change it here, watch what happens. Let's just see what happens. Make that a lowercase o. Watch what happens. So it compiles fine, but it changes both of these to lowercase o output 1. Let's put it back to output with a capital O. Alright, so let's go ahead and add a line of code here. I'm going to put my cursor inside the main into opening brace and hit enter. And I'm going to go capital S system dot out dot println, open a parenthesis. Inside double quotes I'll put hello world. Okay, if I compile that, it compiles. Make sure yours compiles. System.out.println double quotes hello world. If you can tell, if you can see it on your computer, I don't know if you can see it on mine, everything inside double quotes turns green in BlueJ. Okay? Now, the system out println will display whatever's in the parentheses following it, specifically what's inside the double quotes. So this compiles fine. If I leave off double quotes, I leave off double quotes, hit compile, no. Java says something's wrong here. It gives you a bad explanation down here. It doesn't make sense at all. It says a parenthesis is expected. Well, the parentheses are fine. It's just that we need double quotes. Compiled again. Good. I can minimize this back. And now I'll run the file by right-clicking and choosing void main. That's how you run a file in BlueJ, and there it is, hello world to the screen. Okay, so whatever I put in these parentheses will show up on the screen. If I put computer in the parentheses, since I double quotes, compile it, then that's what I'll see on the screen. Okay, if I put my age inside the parentheses, then that's what I'll see on the screen. Okay, so whatever you see, whatever you put in the parentheses is what you'll get. So like %, $, whatever, hashtag, compile, run it, that's what you see on the screen.